Git, visualized to the metal. Episode 1, the 3 states. Most tutorials show commands. This series shows the data structures underneath. Think of Git as a photography studio. 3 places. Each does one job. Once you see all 3, the rest of Git clicks. First, the working directory. This is your stage. Files you are actively editing live here. Red, because nothing is locked in yet. Next, the staging area. The camera viewfinder. You decide what goes into the next snapshot. Yellow, because it is almost final, but not yet. Finally, the local repository, the photo album. Once a snapshot lands here, it is permanent. Green means committed. Red, working. Yellow, staging. Green, repo. Remember these colors. Next, we open the .git folder. 3 states, 3 colors, that is local Git. Next, inside .git. Visualized to the metal. Episode 1, Segment 2, Peek inside .git. We saw 3 states, but where do they live? Let's create a repo and look at what Git puts on disk. Git says it created an empty repository in a hidden folder called .git. That folder is the entire database. Let's open it. This folder is the photo album. Every commit, every branch, every snapshot Git has taken of your project lives here. Inside .git, 3 things matter. Objects, where every snapshot is stored. Refs, where branch names live. And a small file called head. Objects holds your data. Refs holds your branch pointers. Head points to your current branch. That is the whole repo. Three folders on disk. 3 states in your workflow, not an accident. Next segment, why 3 not 2? Recap. .git holds objects, refs, and head. That is your entire repository on disk. Segment 3. Why does Git have 3 states instead of 2? Imagine Git without a staging area. Just 2 states. You edit a file, then you commit it. Simple, right? But here's the problem. While you work, you make many kinds of changes. A bug fix, a rename, a half-done experiment. With 2 states, they all commit together. One messy commit. Git's answer is the staging area. A middle layer. You pick which changes go into the next commit and which ones wait. Now you choose. The bug fix and the rename go in. The half-finished experiment stays out. One clean commit. The experiment waits for next time. Staging isn't extra work. It's control. Every commit becomes a deliberate statement, not a snapshot of whatever happened to be on disk. 3 states, 1 file. Next we watch it move. Red to yellow, yellow to green. Subscribe. Recap. 2 states force messy commits. The staging area lets you choose, making each commit deliberate. A file's journey. 1 file, 3 stops. Meet hello.txt. Right now it sits in the working directory. Red, unstaged. Stop 1. The working directory. Ask Git what it sees. It says hello.txt is untracked. Git knows it exists, but is not watching it yet. Git add hello.txt. The file moves, same bytes on disk, different state. Now it lives in the staging area. Yellow, ready, but not yet permanent. Git commit. The file lands in the local repository. Green, permanent. From now on, Git remembers this exact version forever, even if you delete it tomorrow. 1 file, 3 states. Red to yellow with git add. Yellow to green with git commit. That is the entire local workflow. Everything else builds on these 3 stops. But where did it actually go? Inside .git/objects. Next episode. We open the database. Subscribe. Recap. A file moves from working to staging with git add, then to the repo with git commit. Next, what actually lives inside .git objects? We saw the file move, red, yellow, green, but where did it actually go on disk? Let's look. Inside .git/objects, 3 things. 2 folders, we will explain later, and 1 folder with a strange name, 2E. What is this folder? Why is it named 2 characters? What is inside it? Git did not pick that name by accident. Episode 2. We open the object database, blobs, hashes, how Git stores every version of every file you have ever committed. If this is the Git tutorial you wish you'd had, subscribe, 1 episode at a time, all the way to the metal. The file landed in a folder named 2E. Next episode, we crack it open.